Hello guys, welcome to Dead in the Dawn. It's week 38 of the English Premier League, final day of the season, and the punditry team have got you covered with all 10 score predictions as Man City look favourites to win a fourth straight Premier League title and Arsenal ready and waiting to pounce on any mistake whatsoever. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to like, subscribe and leave a comment. We do appreciate all the support we get and we will try to reply to each and every one of you. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to hand you over to Dougie, who is here to get you started with our first prediction.
So here it is, last game of the season, and probably only one question left to be answered. Who's going to win the Premier League title for 2023-2024? So this is a preview for Arsenal versus Everton. Arsenal currently lying second in the title race, 2 points behind leaders Manchester City. Both teams know that they've got to win. A draw for Man City would not be good enough if Arsenal were to win. Just purely goal difference. One goal, Arsenal have the advantage over City at the moment. So Arsenal against Everton, they should win. There's no doubt about it. However, final game of the season, nerves creep in. And it's unavoidable, but the crowd will know what is happening 200 miles north at the Etihad. And if they concentrate on that rather than what's been played before them, that could breed even more doubts into the mind of the Arsenal players. If it all goes well and the Emirates is rocking, as it has been in the last couple of weeks, I can see this getting to 3-0. And I think Arsenal do need to score those goals quite early just to settle them down. If it goes on a long time, I do think Everton, for all they've gone through this season, they can be party poopers. And I don't want that to happen. They don't deserve it. They've had their points deductions for breaking the rules, basically. And Arsenal should win. So as I say, if they get those goals early, Arsenal, they can dominate and let the events at Manchester City unfold. They've got a tough game. Wolves, you never know what's going to happen with Wolves. They could turn up and they could completely destroy City. But just Arsenal, concentrate on your own game, get that performance going well. Rice and Odegaard in midfield, driving Arsenal forward. Saka, he's got to be on his game, and whoever else plays up front, Havertz, well, he's been quite a revelation with his goals this season, vital goals, in actual fact. So, yeah, fingers crossed for my son-in-law, especially. Hopefully he's going to be happy. I know he's happy anyway because of the performance they put in over the season. But this could be quite an evening if they were to snatch the Premier League trophy. So I'm going to go for Arsenal, a 3-0 win. It could be quite nervy throughout the afternoon, but yeah, that's my prediction. Come on, Arsenal.
Brentford versus Newcastle, last game of the season. Depending on what happens in the Man United game tonight, Newcastle could have Europa League to play for. Newcastle could have Conference League to play for. Brentford have literally nothing to play for but a good end to the season. However, I think it would show a good barometer of our progress if we could beat Newcastle. I think with a buoyant home crowd, hopefully the sun's out, I think I could see Brentford nicking this 2-1.
Last game of the season. Premier League has been a shambles this year for Man United. No top four. Half of the team missing, injured, whatever. Stadium falling apart. Away to Brighton. This match just going to be a terrible, terrible ending to the season for us. What more can I say? I think we're going to be putting all our resources more towards the FA Cup final now, which I still think we're going to lose. But regarding this game, Brighton are going to be too strong for us at home. I think it will just be one-way show, and United won't be really trying with this game. But yeah, Brighton's winning this match 3-1.
Last game of the season, Burnley, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are basically up. They have a better goal difference than Luton. But, you know, they would rather win this one just to be sure. But I very much doubt they'll go down. Burnley are down. So, in theory, to me, this is a nothing game. It has all the hallmarks of a 0-0 draw. So, very quick prediction from me here. I'm going to go 0-0. Chelsea vs Bournemouth, final game of the season. There is a disclaimer here. This has been filmed before the Brighton game. So Chelsea might have a chance for sixth spot, potentially holding on to seventh spot, which will get European football, come from nowhere, because I'm sure they were 12th about a month ago. So this game will probably mean something. Bournemouth are on the beach. This will be a home win. Chelsea's home form this year has been really good, surprisingly, especially since the turn of the year. So they'll win this one with ease, 4-1.
Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa, the final game of the season. I think we all need a break. Crystal Palace probably end of the season's come at a bad time. They're on form, played very well. I think they haven't lost a game in 4. Probably wrong there, but I think Crystal Palace playing very well. Aston Villa probably need the end of the season so that all the players can get a break. I think this will go to home form. I think it will be a 2-0 Crystal Palace win.
It's Liverpool versus Wolves. It is Jurgen Klopp's final game as Liverpool manager. This is all really what matters about this game. There's nothing on the line for both teams. Liverpool will finish third. Wolves will finish mid-table. It's all about Klopp. Big goodbye. They're going to win the game. It's going to be by about 3 goals. I think they're going to put performance in. It's going to be a great atmosphere. Obviously, he's not going to be on TV because the title race is the main game. But I'm sure it will be a great occasion for Liverpool fans and the Klopp and anyone in that stadium. Liverpool win the game, obviously. I can't see them not. They win it 4-1.
So last prediction of the Premier League season, I've got Luton versus my team Fulham, but first of all I just want to say thank you to Graham and Phil for letting me do this. It's been a lot of fun, thoroughly enjoyed it, though I've got most of mine wrong, pretty much like everyone else. It's been interesting watching everyone else's predictions as well, so thank you again to them too. On to the game. Luton done well to get to this stage. I mean, they're pretty much, got to the last game without being relegated. They need a massive goal swing between them and Forest, but they've done really well. I thought the 3 teams come up, they'd struggle out of the 3 of them, so fair play to them. And if they go down, can they come back up? Who knows? But obviously the home last game of the season, I want to give their fans something to smile about and go home happy. Fulham, my team, been very consistent this season. I'm pretty pleased with what we've done, to be fair. I mean, we've lost an absolute world-class striker, haven't really replaced him. Silva plays some good football, but defensively I think we'll overplace at times, which is why we have a goal difference of -8. So we can tighten it up next season. I think we can do better. As for the game, I think it's going to be a few goals in it. Both teams will score. I'm going to go for my team to win the last game of the season 3-1.
My game of the week and potential champions, 4th year in a row, Man City hosting West Ham at the Etihad. City have just come off a hard-fought 2-0 win away at Spurs. A very nervy game. Spurs had chances at the end. Song missing that one-on-one. City held on. You could feel the nerves in it. It's bound to happen. League title on the line. But they're through to the final game. They've got the advantage. They're in pole position. They're at home against West Ham. It's going to go one way. David Moyes' last game as a West Ham manager. Obviously got the final home win of the season against Luton. That was a good send-off for him. The West Ham players are on the beach. I don't think they were going to really be bothered about this game. I'm sure they're going to come out guns blazing. I can't see any nerves. I think they're going to get an early goal and they're going to absolutely batter West Ham. So for the final score, the final game of the season at the Etihad, the champions, Manchester City 5, West Ham United 0.
Sheffield United versus Tottenham. Already relegated Sheffield United will finish bottom regardless of the result, but will want to give their fans something to cheer about on this final Premier League appearance. Tottenham do technically still need a point to finish 5th and secure a Europa League position for next season, although that can be achieved by Man City winning the FA Cup. I do feel they want to get the job done here in the league and not take any chances. And the fact they do have something to play for, I am going to back them to win this game. It won't be the greatest of games, but they'll get the job done with a 2-0 win.